Today I want to talk about how NRIs can apply for a job in India. Hi, I'm Nupur and I help NRIs make critical lifestyle decisions. The first thing you need to do is not panic. A lot of NRIs panic and apply to jobs. They email all their friends and then they don't hear back and start panicking and feel disheartened. The second thing and most important is disconnect the job from the India move. One of the reasons why you feel like you need a job to move to India is because we're just not used to existing without a job. I want you to start feeling okay with the idea of not having a job when you move to India. And there are a couple of reasons. One is that India lets you afford to exist without a job. You can stay at your parents' home. Second is the break kind of helps you adjust to India. And the third thing is employers take you more seriously when you're already in India. And that's my next point, which is a lot of Indians apply when they're not really serious about moving. So get something concrete, and a lot of Indians just email many companies saying they want to move to India. Recruiters may not take you as seriously if you don't have something concrete planned. So at least have some kind of date in mind. The third part is what is an acceptable time frame within which you should apply. I know of people who are thinking 2 years in advance. I need to start building my network in India so that I can get a job there. 2 years is way too far in advance. Some people start applying to India as early as 6 months in advance. Yes, it does take you 6 months to find a job. The thing is that it's a little too far away, especially you're not physically there. Say it's April, May and you're like, I'm going to move in December. Just wait. Don't apply right away. Here are the things that you can do to make sure that you apply strategically. First thing is get things ready. Get your resume ready. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks of iteration to get a clean resume. The second part is get a list of what are your priorities. Like, do you want to continue in the same domain? Are you willing to be open to new domains? Like if you're in fintech right now, are you okay with going to logistics company? Decide your city. You can always expand your city selection, but it's better to have a prioritized list of cities you want to go to. And of course, the thing you'll obviously do is make that spreadsheet of your target companies that you want to join. Here's the algorithm. The first thing to do is check if you can internally transfer in your company within your team. Be careful while asking your manager about this because sometimes this is a one-way street. They'll know that you're planning to leave and it could change the way they look at you, especially if you're not very close to them. Second is internal transfer within the company but in a different team. Many people do this. This is actually the easiest and one of the best, smoothest options you can find. Third thing is if you don't have options within your team, find a list of companies that are at the same size as you or the same domain. So for example, if you're working for AMD, try to look at Intel India. Basically look at your competitors. The next point is applying through your friends. So obviously you're going to do this. Everybody does this. Email your friends. I have written in my blog post a sample template of what you need to include in your email. The next thing you can do is look at a target list of your companies. Find people in those companies that your friends are connected with through LinkedIn. For example, you'll always find a friend who has a friend in say a big company like Cisco or Oracle. Many people I know have got their jobs through networking. Unless you're a very super specialized person with a very specific skill set where you can apply through websites like Hirist or IIM Jobs. And I love this option. Go to LinkedIn, I would look at companies that I like and I would email their founders. Emailing founders is one of the best way of finding a job. If they find that you have the spark, the drive and the skills that they need, they'll definitely hold an interview with you. The last point is spread the word. Once you have it fixed in your mind about what you really want, feel free to tell other people. I can't tell you how many jobs and positions I know of because of second, third order connections. For example, the current company I work in, I got through a fifth order connection. Like a friend of a friend knew somebody who knew someone working in the company, and that's how I got this position. If you're not hearing callbacks from anyone, there could be one of three things. One is that your application itself or the way you're applying is not great. Maybe you're emailing people with a lot of spelling mistakes or you're asking wide open questions like, do you have a position I could apply to? The second is you're not trying hard enough. Try harder. The third is just plain simple bad luck. So remember, keep calm and don't panic. I hope this helps. Bye.